If you stop doing these things and focus on what is actually working, you've got it. Hey guys, my name is Sergey and I'm a Russian language educator. Within the years I was teaching Russian, I had many students and I've noticed a pattern of mistakes that they've been making. These mistakes prevent them from progressing and learning Russian much faster. And today I will share with you 6 tips how not to learn Russian and what can you do instead. So guys, I've decided to learn a new language. It's gonna be Russian, and I prepared for you a bunch of really interesting books and really good textbooks. So first of all, I got this one. It's really good. It's gonna help you with whatever. And I've got a bunch of this too. If I go through all of them, I'm sure I'm gonna progress. And if you go more, you know, like they always say like the more the merrier. So I believe that with particular amount of Russian textbooks, I will succeed in my learning very, very fast. Buying a bunch of textbooks will not help you to learn Russian. Instead of just trying to spend all your money on the books that you might never open, that's gonna stay in your bookshelf forever, you either stick to one book, just one particular, you buy it, you go with it. Or if you want, you can find a tutor who can recommend you some books. Just find 1 or 2. I personally use a really amazing website which is called ETHEREUM, and there you can find really great textbooks. And it's not like a textbooks like we see, physical copy, or it's one particular book. It's like a PDFs made together and it's in one course. You know, it's really amazing. I've been using it myself for my students and they really love it. Honestly, and if I wasn't Russian myself, I would definitely take it. Like, it's not an advertisement, or it is. I really think you can try this website and see if you like it or not. They have a lot of trial textbooks. You can try it. If you don't like it, just forget about it. But I just recommend you to find one book and stick to it. If you want to go to this website, you can find a promo code below my video there, which you can get 10%. And I will also get a bit of commission from that if you want to support me. If not, just go ahead straight there. You know guys, actually learn a new language, the Russian alphabet, whoa, that's a hell of a thing. You don't need to do that. You just can learn, go listen to it, and you can find the Latinized script, and you will do fine. There's nothing else you do, just that's perfect. What? What are you saying? I cannot hear you. What is that? What? I can't read. Can you write Latin? What? Avoiding or postponing Russian alphabet, it really doesn't do you any good. Because the Russian alphabet is actually one of the most easiest thing you can do in the language. You can learn it in 1 week to 2 weeks to 1 month. And there are a lot of videos on YouTube which can teach you that. You don't need to buy any course, you don't need to do something special, it's just letters. There are different reading rules, of course, but I can recommend you a really nice course, and this course is free, 100%. I don't get anything for that, it's just I find it amazing. And if you really want to master your pronunciation and Russian alphabet letters, I really recommend you to go there. It's called Mimic Method, and the guy is amazing. He's helping like people with many languages to master their pronunciation. If you want to try that, you can go and look at it. If you want a more simple and fast way, just find any video on YouTube, learn the alphabet, boom, go with it. Don't postpone it. So guys, I've been learning Russian for already a year, and of course the best app for that is Duolingo. You don't need anything else, just focus on it, it gives you everything. Yeah. Моя собака съела мою футболку. Hey? Okay guys, here I'm exaggerating a bit. Duolingo can teach you more than that. But the problem is that it's too much repetition of the sentences that you're not always going to use in your life. And the problem is that the app of Duolingo is not helping you to learn the language, the Russian language. It's just helping you to work with Duolingo, you know, just to play with it more. And yes, I would say when you start learning language, it might be fun to use Duolingo because it's like a kick, you know, is a really nice start. Why not? Just use it. But if you really want to go further, if you want to progress faster, I wouldn't recommend it to stick with it for too long time. Rather, another app which I really like and I use myself for learning Swedish, Czech and German is called LinkQ. Perhaps you've heard about this one. It's an amazing app where you can get mini stories, interesting content. You can even upload your own content from Netflix or YouTube if it has subtitles. It's really great because with this app, you can just see the text, what you're interested in, you can listen to it, and you can connect the sound with text. And this way, if you do it, listen again and again, read it again and again, with interesting content, you can progress much faster. You don't have to learn in the blocks, like before you open one thing, then you open another thing. You can just go anywhere you want. If you want to register and try out Link, you can actually do it in the link below the video. You'll get some extra points and I get some extra points, and it's win-win situation. Finally, I feel myself like a human. Would you like to see what I wrote here? Yeah, very nice. You know guys, I know Cursive for many people is a scary thing and they're really afraid of it, but I know a lot of people who start with Cursive and they like, oh yeah, I'll master it. It's like start learning Chinese and start with calligraphy instead of just learning simple script. When you learn Russian, you don't need Cursive. We actually don't write it so much anymore. We mostly use typing and voice messages. I don't really type much. No, I'm just kidding. I do, but not so much. Well, definitely, I just want to tell you, don't waste your time on Cursive in the beginning. Yes, it's a cool challenge to get it, but it doesn't help you to speak the language. It just takes your time, a lot of time. You can do it as a pastime hobby, but don't tell me that you're learning your Russian. No, you're learning calligraphy. That's different. Okay guys, so I've been learning Russian for 1 month already, and I think now is the time to fulfill my dream, to read Tolstoy, War and Peace. Here it is. Let's go. Whew. Beautiful. All right, first page. 1 second, I need to look it up. Got it. Ah. Second word. Well, guys, you know what? I've changed my mind. Instead, I'll probably just learn Spanish. Yeah, that's better. Many of my students has a dream, and their dream is to read Russian classics in the original. And it's a beautiful dream. I don't say it's bad, but don't get into it so fast. You know, many of my students start reading Russian classics after 1 month, 2 months, and they get frustrated because they don't understand anything. Well, you know what? We also don't understand anything, we Russian people, because that's so bloody hard. Instead of reading these hard novels, this advanced level content, try to get to either something easier, or if you really want to read some interesting real literature, read more modern stuff. Because in those books, Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, they use a lot of outdated words which you're never gonna use, and they're just gonna fill up your head with unnecessary things. So stick with modern stuff or something more appropriate to your level or just slightly higher. Don't get into the hard stuff. Keep it for later as a big boss.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey!
How's your Russian?
Yeah, great. Learning Russian grammar. Already going through the second book.
How do you say in Russian, how are you?
I don't know that, but did you know that Russian verbs has two aspects, perfective and imperfective?
Okay. How to say, I'd like some pizza?
No, I don't know that,
Alright,
but
I got it.
did you know that if you have a verbal clause, it is in the case, and also there's another in Russian, it's like we do little things, it's important to know, and many little things, and also there is a special case with words with the only S pronouns, and as well you hear other really important things, such as I don't know that you're talking about, that's what you're talking about, if you're very fast, you just talking about things like that. Yes, that's why I like Russian language.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Bye.
As you know, guys, there are a lot of people who are really obsessed about grammar, and some people are afraid of Russian grammar. They think like, oh my god, Russian grammar, and they feel until they've mastered it, they will not start learning the language. And this is so not true. Instead of spending hours on grammar, and disclaimer, I want to say that I don't say you should not study Russian grammar. You should, but not this way, but other way around. Instead of focusing on the grammar first, you should rather go and spend more time on listening and reading, on getting some comprehensible input. And then when you spend a lot of time on reading and listening, you will start to notice the patterns here and there, why this worked this way, and then you have questions. And then this is a good moment to go take your grammar book, find what you're looking for, or just go all over it, and then come back to where you're going. So grammar, it should be like your helper on the way, not as a main Bible of learning language. Definitely not. And on my channel, I actually have a lot of really nice videos which are made not only for beginners, but also for more intermediate students, which actually provides you a comprehensible input. You can listen to the stories many times as you need. It's in slow Russian, and that's perfect because this way you're slowly progressing. And you might seem first like, oh, I don't understand this grammar or that grammar, but if you see it more times, it will get better. There are many channels out there. I know I recommend myself, but there is like Russian with Max, Comprehensible Russian, and others, which is really amazing channels. So I really recommend you to spend more time on getting real content into yourself rather than just going through the books, explaining the rules, because our brain does not work this way. We're not really little computers which we get the input of grammar and we put it out. No, we have to spend some time with it. We have to see the patterns. That's how it works. So guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you find this video useful. If you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this in the future, which can help you in learning Russian. Thank you so much, guys. See you later. Пока-пока.